go ahead and call the North Highlands Recreation and Park District order. First item on the agenda is the approval of the July 14th minutes. Are there any changes or corrections to those minutes? All right, hearing none, can I have a motion to approve?
So move.
Second. Motion is second. Is there any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed unanimously. Next item is chairperson's report. I'm just going to ask the question. Do we know, am I the only one possibly going to CSDA? Okay. I was trying to get Diane to go, but she won't go.
I'm busy.
We're all busy. Comments from board members. Anyone has anything? That good? Okay. That's no problem. Reports from standing committees. I don't think we have anything except for what's on the agenda. Administrator's report. Larry, is there anyone to highlight or add to your report?
No, I think it's self-explanatory.
Okay. Anyone have any questions for Larry? All right. Scott, do you have anything you want to add or highlight?
Nothing to add unless there's any questions.
Anybody have any questions? You got anything for us?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we can talk about it. So just to summer kids camp and all our summer programs, I came to a conclusion just last week, and we had a really good summer kids camp. I think Amber Scoville, our site director, I just want to put it on public record that she did a fantastic job this summer. She's someone who's been with us for now 3 years. She's been rec leader for a long time. She saw us at all our special events. This is her first summer kids camp. I think she did a fantastic job. So just want to acknowledge that.
Thank you on behalf of the board too. Okay. Any questions?
I just want to ask, how's the splash pad? Everything's going good over there?
The splash pad's still going great. If you ever go drive by it, you go see somebody in it at all times of the day. I drove by it today, even with school in.
Yeah.
There's still kids in that splash pad.
Fantastic.
Popular attraction.
Are you saying you haven't brought Kyle there yet?
I meant to a couple hours, but I haven't yet.
Just checking. All right. Thanks, Mark. Terry?
No.
Okay. Just checking. Okay. We're going to move on to correspondence. We have one item of correspondence. Who is from, how do you say this guy's name? Lamera. Ben Lamera. Whose office has to be right next to mine at work. On the year-end interest apportionment. So we're ready to go. The next item is comments and reports from citizens organizations. And I think we have someone who wants to speak. Is that correct?
That's right.
Kim Brown?
Yes.
If you want to go ahead and stand up so we can get you on the camera.
Hi, my name is Kim Brown. I'm with Love Action INT. I came here today to do three things. To tell you one about a new organization out here in North Highlands, which is Love Action INT. To thank the board for participating and supporting the National Night Out and Kids Night, and then to give you a few highlights about the National Night Out and Kids Night. So, Love Action INT started July of 2014. We really got busy in 2015. We're a service organization. We feed the homeless and families in the North Highlands community, hot meals on Friday mornings. We do a food distribution at 10 a.m. until the food is gone. We are currently feeding about 500 individuals a month. We have a clothing closet, and we had a summer youth enrichment program to focus on literacy over the summer. So that's pretty much what we do at Love Action INT. Now I wanted to thank your board very much for supporting us for the National Night Out and Kids Night. It was a huge success because of you allowing us to have it at Freedom Park and also turning on the electricity for us, giving us the areas, and turning on the splash pad. So thank you very much to each and every one of you. The families that came out were so grateful. They said it was the best National Night Out that they had ever attended. Some of the highlights were that Ken Cooley came out and spoke and gave some encouraging words to the residents of North Highlands. Ramona came out from Twin Rivers Unified School District and gave some encouraging words as well. The Sacramento Kings dancers came out, and not only did they dance, but they also gave some empowering words to the youth. And we also had the California State Fair Youth Choir that came out and did a selection, as well as the color guards. And so it was a total success. Over 20 plus vendors came out, most from this community, some from outside the community, and we probably served maybe 500 residents. So it was a total success. So thank you very much.
Got one quick question. So
Sure.
how do you get your funding for your Friday, hot meal and food distribution?
Currently, we get funding just from private donations.
Okay. All right.
So we're looking into doing a little bit more.
Keep it up. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, so moving on, unfinished business, we have none. New business, item A, resolution 548, approval of the fiscal year 16-17 budget. Who will be taking this?
You want me to do?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so there are very minor changes between the preliminary budget and the final budget. So little that the committee did not need to meet in person.
Okay.
In our board packet, there were the highlights of, there was a $587 increase for the recreation division for the pool time clock.
Can I ask a question? So Mark, the pool time clock, is that a starting system or a clock that they put on deck to do the time?
It's a starting clock system, yeah.
It's the starting system?
Correct.
Okay, so, okay. For that much money, I thought it was, okay, thanks.
Okay. And then for the administrative division, a slight increase in medical insurance, increase of $1,500 for business conference expenditures. The largest increase was to increase the contingency fund of $25,000. That was based on the additional funds for unanticipated needs and expenses. And we had a decrease in our Capri insurance of $3,883. And then for the revenues for police properties, that was increased by $3,709. So for the capital improvements project for a K Park gym roof replacement project, $37,000. The K Park gym parking lot resurfacing project, $27,000. The community center kitchen modernization project, $15,000. And right now, if there are any project cost savings, staff is looking at a sidewalk replacement, park parking lot resurfacing, and other projects. So for large equipment purchases, the district is looking at purchasing a new maintenance truck at $20,000, a wood chipper at $12,000, community and recreation center tables and chairs, $10,000, and the swim team time clock of $6,200.
Another question, sorry.
Sure.
So, on the wood chipper, do we have one now, or we just rent it if we need it, or?
We don't have one,
Okay.
and it's not very efficient, especially in the fall.
Right.
And it starts to-
Yeah, okay, so, I mean, if we need one, then we have to go rent it, I'm assuming,
Yes,
every time.
Or we have to go out to a private contractor.
And have them do it. Gotcha, okay, thank you.
Just like, I noticed that Ruthven, one of the trees had to be.
That one was well beyond the scope of our
Yeah,
team.
I was watching that, drive by, go, that's not looking healthy.
And we're going to too many rounds like this through a chipper.
Right.
Yeah, that had to go back professional, and I noticed it was taped off. And then-
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all complete now.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
So, oh, no, that's okay. And then some additional key budget points. The Park and Recreation Superintendent salary scales have been merged. So both are paid on the same scale. The Recreation Park Supervisor salary scales have been merged. Both are paid on the same scales. Full-time employees received a 4% salary adjustment effective July 1st. Okay, the district projects and goals. The Alberta Park project has broken ground, and when I had dinner at the Chinese restaurant across the street, I noticed that they have a trailer and everything set up, so they are moving along out there. It is estimated that approximately 20 to 40 new homes of the 225 home project will be sold in fiscal year 16-17, and we did not include any revenue from any of the new homes that in any of the projections, not knowing how fast the homes would move. The Alberta Park design should be completed in this fiscal year. The Cape Park gym roof should be replaced in the Cape Park parking lot to be resealed, surfaced, and striped. And the community center kitchen remodeling project to be completed. So, do you need me to go through
No,
everything
I
else?
think
So,
we're-
with those changes, for tonight, we're going to approve resolution $548. I mean, it's been a long day. I'm sorry, resolution number 548, adopting the final budget for the 16-17 fiscal year. Salaries and employee benefits of $1,098,827. Services and supplies of $511,186. Under the fixed assets, for structures and improvements, $79,000. Equipment, $48,787,000. Contingency, $75,000. Provision for reserve increases, $52,746, for a total budget of $1,865,546.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Steph, want to add anything?
Just a couple real quick comments that, we're still experiencing a positive economy. It's going in the right direction. And I won't give a long speech, but I'll just say that when we're dependent, so much on property tax as our main revenue source, we just have to be very, very careful as we go forward. Even while things are getting better, we're still building our reserves back up. With our reserves and our contingency funds, we're right around $600,000, which is about 1/3 of our budget. There are many districts and cities and counties that would love to have 1/3 of their budget in reserves. But at some point during this year, and I'll just say this and we'll move on, I want to sit down with the board and come up with a reserve policy of how much we want to keep a percentage of our district budget in reserves, how much we want to then reinvest back into projects, because it's nice to say you have the money, but at the same time too, you need to have some of it work for you. And at the same time, we do want to keep a small portion of that kind of for those emergencies, kind of like what the district went through for 3 or 4 years, where hopefully if it ever happens again, and it will, we won't have to make drastic cuts and cut our services. We'll have a little bit that we can use to kind of ease the pain until things turn around again. So it's while times are good, we're still moving forward. We're doing projects. We're still replacing equipment. Employee compensation issues are being addressed. We're building our reserves, but we're moving forward very cautiously. We're not spending all this money that's coming in. We're still putting money away And over the next year, we want to have some conversations with the board about developing a reserve policy, which is something we don't have. So that way, it's kind of it makes the decision for us as we go forward in the years of how much gets put away, how much is put to use.
No, I think it's very, I'm totally for it.
I have a question. We have the time clock on here twice. One is just showing that it's big increase.
Yeah, increase.
So we're not paying for that twice, or we're
No.
trying to budget
No.
twice? Okay.
It's just showing it two different ways.
Okay.
Okay, so, there's resolution 548. Did you make a motion?
I make a motion to approve resolution 548 for $1,865,546.
I'll second that.
Okay, we have a motion and a second on the floor for resolution 548. Is there any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed unanimously. Next item is item B, under new business, resolution 549, the approval of appropriation limitation schedule. You want to explain it this year?
You're so good at it.
So, Zach, since you're new, what this is, the voters passed two props. One was Prop 4, one was Prop 111, where we had the base year, and I believe the base year was 1980. Does that sound right? Anybody?
This is 79.
Somewhere around in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Is it in there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. And what our property tax level was at that point, it can be adjusted by growth in the district, by cost of living, with the combination of, what's the second part, I'm blanking. It's cost of living, population, is it just those two? I mean, it's just those two.
I think it's those two.
So you can adjust that up, and that's the most we can collect in property taxes. Okay, well, you can see that the amount we're passing tonight, based upon that, was what, almost $6 million. So most districts, cities, counties are well under that still because of the two downturns in the economy in the 90s and then 2007, 2008. So at one point, I mean, we had $1.8 million. At one point, our budget was just under $4 million in this district, but that's how much everything's dropped off. So that's just something by law we have to pass every year. With that all being said,
I make a motion
Thank you.
to approve resolution 549 for $5,975,753.
I'll second that.
all right, we have a motion and a second for resolution 549. Is there any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed unanimously. Next item on the agenda is payment of bills. Board members' opportunity to get clarification of the bills. All right, Terry, here we come. Actually, I'll just get a quick scan before.
So are we approving both the year end, or was that like scanned in by accident?
No, year end.
So this was what, in period 13?
Period
13, and then also what occurred in period 1 and for July. Okay.
It's very rare that I have a period 13, so I can pay those out.
Yeah, I know. For kind of permitted it.
Yeah.
I don't have any questions. I'll entertain a motion.
So moved?
Thank you. Both, right?
Yes,
Okay.
for both the year end, fiscal year end 15, 16, and also for the July 16 for fiscal year 16, 17.
Okay.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Is there any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passed unanimously. Just a second, we're going to go into a recess. recess for the closed session item. Before that, the next meeting of the Board of Directors of North Highlands Recreation and Park District will be Thursday, September 8th, 6:30 p.m. right here in the North Highlands Rec Center. This meeting is in recess.